A showdown with huge implications is set for Corvallis on Saturday as the 10th-ranked Beavers take on the undefeated 5th-ranked Huskies. The Beavers dismantled Stanford this past weekend, winning 62-17.
Stanford 37. Here is Deshaun Fenwick cutting it back.
And we got a huge one coming in Research Stadium. It's going to take all of us in regards to everyone in the locker room, but everyone in those seats. It's got to be the best atmosphere we have seen at Research Stadium.
Head coach Jonathan Smith acknowledges the Washington game will bring the biggest test so far this season, and it all starts with the preparation.
We put a lot of work in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We want to be loose on Fridays but focused and then let it rip on Saturdays, and so we're going to try to do that because there is going to be a bunch. Counting on it, a bunch of energy in this stadium, and yeah, playing a big-time opponent. And I think these guys will handle it well.
In Seattle, the Beavers lost a heartbreaker last season when the Huskies, with seconds remaining, kicked a field goal to win by 3. A memory fresh on the mind of star running back Damian Martinez.
Yeah, last year's matchup, I know for the older guys, they definitely want that one back, but I think just it being the last home game and just being a home game in general is really what fires us up, defend the home.
To win this weekend, the Beavers will have to shut down Heisman candidate Michael Penix Jr. Oregon State has seen multiple QB sets throughout the season, and Coach Smith wishes the same for this game.
But if Kalen DeBoer wants to mix in a little second quarterback, take Penix out the game, put another guy in, I'm totally good.
Beaver fans thought the matchup would bring ESPN's College Game Day to campus, as it'll impact the race for the Pac-12 championship and the college football playoff. But instead, Game Day execs decided to go to the unranked James Madison University.
Not huge on my end, I'll be honest. I'm looking forward to, we got a great kickoff time at 4:30, and we got a great opponent coming in, and so hadn't put a lot of thought into it.
Game time is 4:30 p.m. this Saturday. The Oregon Ducks also took care of business this weekend, defeating Caleb Williams and the USC Trojans. Oregon is now 9-1 and remains ranked number 6 in the AP poll. Bo Nix added to his Heisman campaign as he threw for 412 yards and 4 touchdowns. This weekend they travel to Arizona State to take on the Sun Devils at 1 p.m. And the following week they'll host Oregon State in what could decide who goes to the Pac-12 championship and what could possibly be the last Civil War ever. The lawsuit filed by Oregon State and Washington State in September is scheduled for a critical hearing Tuesday in Whitman County Superior Court. Judge Gary Levy could rule in favor of the two universities, giving them control of this year's finances. Back in early October, the University of Washington filed to dismiss the lawsuit. Congrats go out to the Summit Storms boys soccer team. They won the state championship against Hood River Valley 1-0. Storms' Luca Gatto scored the only goal of the game, and it's the Storms' 3rd title in the last decade and the 2nd title within the last 3 years. 2 local teams are still in the hunt for a state football championship. The Summit Storm and the Mountain View Cougars will play in the semifinals Friday. Summit plays at Willamette University, and Mountain View is on the road at McNary High School. If both win, it sets up the first ever All-IMC football state title game. Dylan Anderman, News Channel 21.